Blue 32. Blue 32. Hot route, hot route, hot route. Black beans, black beans. Peanut butter, peanut butter. Blue 32 said, what? Max J here with 360sportsmag.com. And guess what? We're in part 3 of our 3-part series of the 2014 HBCU football college preview. Next up is the MEAC, better known as the MEAC. As always, there's 3 game changers that we feel will shape the conference. First up, the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. Last year, they were the co-champs. They returned 10 starters, one of whom is quarterback Quinn Williams. This kid is a stud. He looks like he's poised to take the Wildcats back to the promised land. Next, North Carolina Central Eagles. New coach, new program. Can new head coach Jerry Mack lead the Eagles to any type of success in the MEAC this year? He came to the media day with a van full of fans and players. Looked good, but will that show on the field on Saturdays? Lastly, road to redemption. That's been the model for the past 3 years of the Howard Bison. They got All-American quarterback Greg McGee. This young man has a good head on his shoulders. He told me he was poised to lead not only on the field but off the field. Hopefully that leads them to a conference championship. Now let's take a look at our impact players. The young man that we feel will dominate the game on Saturdays. First up again is quarterback Greg McGee. This young man last year totaled 16 touchdowns, 12 INTs, 198 yards per game for the Howard Bison, which was second in the MEAC conference. He also completed 19 completions per game, which is 31st in the whole NCAAs. Next up, we got linebacker Lyndon Trail from Norfolk State University. He's an animal, 6'6" beast. Total 94 tackles last year, 8.5 sacks, 12.5 tackles for loss, and 2 INTs. Lastly, my guy Terry the Piranha Johnson, cornerback from Florida A&M University. This kid is a stud. He plays offense and defense. He had 3 INTs. He should have had 6, but he dropped 3. 46 tackles, and he ran 2 kicks back for touchdowns. Now, as always, there's big games. And the 3 that we feel will shape the conference are as follows. September the 27th, Howard versus North Carolina A&T. October the 4th, South Carolina State versus North Carolina A&T. And lastly, October the 25th, Bethune-Cookman versus South Carolina State, which is a rematch of last year's co-champions. So I know you wonder, who do we feel will be the conference champion? Is it Bethune? Nah. South Carolina State? No. We picking a surprise team this year. North Carolina A&T. We feel the Aggies will surprise the MEAC and come out as the 2014 conference champs. All right, knuckleheads. As always, I'm Max J for 360sportsmag.com. Peace.